नमस्ते, नमस्कार, स्वागत, सुस्वागत. Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Har Har Mahadev. Hello everyone, how are you? Okay. Welcome to all this program and welcome to sir. And this session will about asking question to sir, and we will ask to sir. Sir, I have one question, sir, to you. My question is that why you choose this field, sir, teaching field?
Thank you so much, everybody, for being here, part of our question answering session. I would like to welcome every individual sitting with me here, and I'm very happy to answer to every question that is being raised on me, and I'll be feeling very pleasurable to answer to your questions. And as she has asked me, sir, why did you choose this teaching field? But I would like to tell you, Miss Akshata, I didn't choose this teaching field. Teaching field chose me. I didn't choose it. I never wanted to become a trainer. I never wanted to become teacher. I'm really frankly I'm saying to you, I never decided even to think of becoming a trainer. Literally I'm saying you, teaching field, I myself didn't choose it. Really, my situational conditions chose me to become a trainer. Absolutely, yeah, I'm not a teacher. I'm a trainer. I train students to speak in English. I train students to overcome from the stage fear. I train students to speak with confidence on the stage. I train students to become public speaker, understand their capability, and also I help students to discover their passions, because as I'm very passionate and I believe in passion rather than our money, and rather than that I do. If you guys would ask me, sir, what would you choose, passion or money, I would definitely answer to your question saying that I would choose passion, because if one has passion, then everything will be in his hand. So yeah, I didn't choose this teaching field, that training field. It chose me. It made my situations made me become a trainer, definitely. And I am feeling so happy to train students like you, because you are extraordinary for me. Without you, I'm nobody. Without you, I can't teach to the empty chairs. When you attend my session, when you come to learn with me, I feel happy to train you. So yeah, to be honest with you, the journey was started long back. Once upon a time, I would like to share the story what happened in my PUC. As many of you just said me that you have completed your PUC and pushing yourself forward for your bachelor's degree. Once in my PUC, one sir gave me an opportunity to do seminar on factors of productions in economic class. So that time I felt very nervous when I had gone up on the stage. I couldn't even say E of English. I couldn't even tell them hi, hello. I got completely stuck. And sir asked me to wait for couple of minutes, recollect your strength, give a small pause, and then start again speaking. I stood there for a long time, for 5 6 minutes, but my confidence didn't really allow me to talk in that. I couldn't even I couldn't even say hello to everyone. I was totally stuck. So then I decided, at least not to become a trainer, I decided to speak at least on the stage. And that was the uh, life turning point for me, where I decided to speak on the stage, and gradually I started working upon my personality. I started improving my English. I started improving my stage courage, and yeah, I obviously attended lot of sessions. So I have completely become good now. Actually, those days I really had a lot of fear. I used to fear a lot whenever I'm on stage, but at the moment when I really see you guys afraid of stage, on the stage you are standing, I literally see myself in you. Literally, I started up this platform not just to give services. I started up this platform adding my own feelings into that, because when I see students fearing on the stage, I see myself into that, because by birth I'm not a confident speaker. By birth I have never learnt this English speaking. I have never learnt public speaking. But I gradually, with my own interest and with my passion, I learnt it. So I want you all to remove the stage fear. I want you all to speak with confidence. I want you all to deal with situations with courage and with confidence. That's what the thing you and I started up this. And after becoming trainer, after getting into the field, I really got some changes into that. And every day that I was training students, that give me different kind of experience. And based on experience, it's been couple of years that I have been into this teaching and training field. I have trained more than thousands of students. As my journey passed, I came to know that I should do something better so that I could train more and more students. Earlier, I used to work under somebody's guidance, but now I am very open up with my decisions. I can take my own decisions. I can train to students wherever I go. I can conduct workshops in colleges, in schools. But those days, I did not have that opportunity to do that. But when I started Skill Motive Institute, literally I got opportunity to train, not just service that I'm giving to the society. Yeah, that's what the thing, becoming trainer behind it. So that training I decided to do. And initially I did not decide to become trainer. I just wanted to learn English speaking, and gradually as days passed, I became trainer. That was the story behind it. Yeah, just started with intention speaking in English. That I told you, those days I couldn't speak in English. I started with intention so that at least I can speak in English. That interest and intention of mine to speak in English made me teach English today. But I am teaching today. Absolutely, I am teaching today. Thank you.
My question is how learn this language, sir? How to struggle to learn this language? And how many experience in this field, sir, teaching field?
Yes, thank you so much, Pawan, for asking. Actually, I consider your question as very valued question, because you guys all sitting here feel that going to any of the institutions I would learn English language in 3 months, but that false. That's not the reality. Chalo, theek hai, I'll answer your question starting up with my journey. Yeah, that journey will definitely inspire you to learn. So I tell you, as you all know, I said that I don't belong to any of the English medium background. And in my 10th standard, as you all know, that I failed for 4 times. In 5th attempt I could pass the 10th exam. And after that, my sister forcefully joined me to uh, intermediate, like PUC, and after that to English medium. That time, first day I attended one class. I still remember the day. One accountancy sir was engaging the class, and I remember he said in the end that we will discuss tomorrow. I was sitting along with one of my friends, but I could not understand what he has said that time. So I turned around and I asked my friend what he said, like we will discuss tomorrow, what is the meaning of it. I asked him. He said that हम कल डिस्कस करेंगे इसके बारे में. He said me in Hindi. So from there I couldn't understand English. From there actually all started. And I literally tell you, I didn't learn it in 3 months or 4 months that I'm mentioning the time duration for this course. I literally gave a lot of time, day and night. Even my brother in this room presents here. Here he is with me, but he himself even know that how his brother was those days. And entire my family is shocked with my transformation. Entire my family, even my sister, once she forcefully sent me to school, she forcefully sent me to college, but today she herself is very shocked that the brother of mine, I forcefully sent him to school and colleges. He is leading on institute. He feels very proud of on me. Literally, I am saying that. And all this happened just because of the motivation. I saw my mom regularly waking up in the morning, preparing food for us. And what we used to do, we used to just chill with friends, hang out with friends. And my mom used to uh, my mom did not used to sleep till I arrive home. And I used to go late home every day, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, and still she used to sitting at the gate. She used to sit at the gate only. So from there, really, I got motivation, and it took me a lot of time to transform myself. What you are seeing me today, what you are interacting with me today, this is what, not the Rahul that was earlier. You know, you see me as your inspiration. You like when I speak. You like talking to me. It didn't come with me coincidentally. I really built up myself. I really did that. When your actual question comes, I would definitely answer 3 months is not enough to learn English language. As a trainer leading one institute saying you, 3 months not enough to learn English language. Yeah, one can really build command over grammar. One can start speaking. Foundation can be built, but fluency can't be taken out. It is highly impossible. You take any trainer in the world. If anybody comes and says you that I make you 100% speak in 3 months, that is not true. I myself telling you, I'm running one institute. I'm telling you, it's not really true. But make sure that ready to contribute yourself for at least 1 year. At least 1 year. Make sure that your dedication will decide what's your destination. If you go to people who already uh, speak English by birth, they can't tell you the pain of that. I can share you the pain of learning it. So for me, it's big deal. For me, it's very hard thing to share with, because I felt it. I contributed myself. I sacrificed a lot of things. Even if we eat one time or some other time we don't eat even. So we sleep late night. We wake up early morning. So that's what all thing that we are doing. We have sacrificed literally a lot. Really, if you guys start today, you have started up your journey of speaking in English, becoming the good trainer. Definitely, I would really tell you, please go with the intention of 1 year and make sure that daily, day and night, don't sleep, become crazy, become mad. In while you are sleeping, think about English. While you are speaking, think about destination. Otherwise, it is not possible. I tell you the reality. What I did, I used to wake up at 3 o'clock. Today, I said you that I failed in my 10th standard for 4 times. Chalo, let's tell you how I learned this. I used to wake up at 3 o'clock. Not saying lie just because cameras and you all are sitting. Literally, I'm saying that. I used to wake up at 3 o'clock, and my mom used to daily tell me, don't do it. I used to wake up at 3 o'clock. I used to practice that. I'm saying you practice daily, take 100 sentences, 200 sentences, speak over it louder and louder, speak loudly. Say, you don't do it. Why? You're not motivated enough. But I did that. Not for one day, for 2 days. I did it for couple of years. I did it for that. So that really, she asked me that, sir, why did you choose to become a trainer? I didn't choose to become a trainer. My dedication pushed me, yaar. My dedication, literally, Rahul, you are doing a lot. Chal, make students speak now. Help students to speak. So I didn't choose it. I didn't learn quickly with incidents. Coincidentally, I spent day and night. Really, I'm saying you. Take it as granted. Apply it in your life. Only English. Only English, day and night. I used to practice. Today, I am practicing model auxiliary verbs. Today, I don't leave this concept at all. I used to practice morning 3 o'clock to 8 o'clock. Thereafter, I used to sit with my friends like Krishna. I used to speak with them. I have practiced it, and you have to listen to me. You have to listen to me. You are not. I'm not interested you to talk to you. You have to sit down and you have to talk to me in English, because I paid my 5 hours practicing this. Where should I apply it? And if I don't apply, 5 hours is waste. If you want these 5 hours of your friends to be utilized, talk to me. I would tell you what I have practiced. Yes. Thank you.
It's my pleasure, sir. I know, sir. Every coin have a two faces. Like that, skill and the knowledge both are a faces on for one coin. But if I gave you a chance only to choose a one face, which face you choose? Knowledge or a skill?
You asked me question between knowledge and skill. Rather, which would I choose? and why would I choose that? Yes, I consider both as important part of one's personality. Even knowledge is as important as skills, right? Yes, I'm having some of the skills of presentation, some of the skills of speaking, so that's what my strength is. I would rather definitely choose skills as my first priority, because just because of skills I'm able to I'm able to train students. Knowledge, that means what?
If I haven't, you told me, sir, you choose a skills. If I don't have any knowledge, then how can I trainer to someone, or how can I explain without knowledge? Of course, I have a skills, but without knowledge, how that exists, sir?
You said me that to choose between one, I chose skills.
But without knowledge, that can not.
You see, your question was, sir, choose between one. Yeah, I chose skills. I chose skills because
Okay, sir, without any knowledge, you
huh,
want to present some skills.
see, I tell you one thing. Why did I tell you that I would prefer to choose skills? There are many people in our country, out of our country, very knowledgeable, sitting at home. I think in your contact, there might be people, some of the people who have completed their bachelor's degree. If one has completed his bachelor's degree, having some of the knowledge of the subjects, believe in it, right? So they cannot come up and speak with people and spread their knowledge to people where it is required, just because of lacking skills. There are many people in all of your contacts who all have great knowledge but don't have skills. So I would definitely say knowledge is nothing without skill. Really, I'm saying you, knowledge is nothing without skill. Yeah, with knowledge we can survive, we can get jobs, we can work, we can feel proud. Yeah, that's all. Knowledge is also one of the significant part of it. I'm not refusing it at all, but she has asked me between one. I chose confidently skills because my major interest goes toward skills only.
Sir, my questions to you that I think that you felt so many problems while you are
No,
running.
really, I didn't feel any problem there. It
No,
was
sir.
journey, it was
Yes.
my pleasure to do that.
So I thought that you are in anxiety in something sometimes when you are be a trainer you faced that, and also we are also have so many problems in our life. So how did you prepare yourself to get rid of those kind of problems?
Yes, I too have faced a lot of anxiety, depression, uh, disrespectful. I was also insulted a lot when I started training. All that happened. Many students insulted me while being on journey of training. I faced and one thing that I was sharing with you initially. Many times I used to feel very nervous. Go to home, go to room, sit down. Yeah, what happened? This they insulted me a lot. I was disrespected. I was insulted before so many people. Tomorrow, how would I go and teach them? I used to think a lot. But one day, really, I am saying you, I decided my mind. Even if students or anybody insults me in public, I don't take it to heart. Even if you insult me now, I don't take it to heart, because that's what I I decided to. I decided not to take seriously anybody's opinion. I decided not to take seriously anybody's thoughts for me, anybody words for me. Let them do whatever they do. It's my life. I will deal with everything. I decided, and that mindset of mine took me here. If I used to feel, if I used to react to words that would come in the way, I would never become this trainer today, because with mindset I was very strong. I decided not to take anybody's words on heart, just neglect and ignore those words. And that negligence, yeah, felt initially a lot, but now balanced my life just with mindset.
Sir, what is your dream?
What is
If-
my dream?
before coming this?
My before coming, I would honestly answer to the question. As I said that I am going to speak with heart, not with mind, not with even skills. Only my heart is speaking. I would literally answer you. Uh, when my sister told me, when my sister forced me to complete your PUC. In my PUC, I had one dream to become PC. Like at the moment, Pawan is having that dream. I just wanted to become police sub constable. Constable only constable I wanted to become. And regarding that, I purchased one book of past 10 years previous year question paper. I started reading that. I thought that reading this book I would become speaker. I would become constable PC. So even my family was so like sister was so happy, but mother was not really happy because she wanted me to work in bank sector so that you could sit under the fan in the AC and work peacefully sitting. Yeah, that's what. So mom used to even tell me, yeah, what would you do? They would send you out, they would send you night day, people will abuse you, people will think negative about you. Don't do it. I don't want you to see in this position. Better you go for bank sector. I said I'm not interested. I don't calculate even 2 into 2 how much. Yeah, after that prepared for PC first, then again thought of becoming PSI. Failed. Yeah, I gave PC exams too. After that, I started preparing for UPSC, and I learned English just because so that I can give exam of UPSC. I can understand the syllabus and the context that I'm reading. I started learning English just because to understand UPSC syllabus and give exam in it. Because I had only one option. I was not literally good in Hindi as well. I was not literally good in Kannada as well. I had only one option to choose, English medium. So I started preparing for UPSC. Before coming here, I had the last dream of mine was to become IS officer. And now it's completely different. Now there is no goal for me. Nothing. Yeah. Before coming here, I had goal of the last goal. First goal was becoming cricketer. That story was really different. Again, first started with cricketer, ended with IS. Nothing. I became training students.
What are expected to for you students, sir?
What I am expecting.
For you students.
What are the expectations you have from the students?
I answer you in short way. I really have expectations that whomever coming here should go with what they are coming for. That what the expectation that I have. After the course, you should feel satisfied. Yeah, coming here, learned something. Was reasonable. Was valuable. You should not feel some. You don't tell it, but you should not even feel that coming here wasted so much time. Learned nothing from this. So I have only one expectation. All the students who really enroll with me, with our platform, should fulfill their expectations what they are coming desiring here. That's what I have. Nothing I expect much from that. So I think we shall end the session here. Really felt very joy asking you the truth of your questions, and really I answered you the truth. Really I said, huh? Yes, thank you so much everybody. Really I felt very happy to answering